AMC stock is seeing a pretty decent movement today, and I like it, right? I always love to see AMC making a move. I always love to see a position that I'm invested into skyrocket, right? Whether it's up 6%, 10%, 12%, like the stock market doesn't really move. A lot of positions doesn't really move quite a bit, right? 3% is quite a bit for a position to move. So seeing something up as much as AMC is today, it's definitely something that's a little bit stronger and makes us feel a little bit more confident in holding AMC. And, it comes from different news that we do have, but nothing really new within the charting system. But we do see a ton through the position that gives it a ton of potential. So, guys, if you could, make sure you hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, at Perry8K, you can follow me over there. Don't forget about my credit card YouTube channel, which I should have a link up in the cards at some point. So feel free to check that out as well. So AMC today for the last couple of days has been looking pretty positive, and I want to go through kind of what the week looked like as well as what the morning looked like. I guess we'll start with what today looked like, and then go through some news as well, and then we'll go through what the week looked like overall, because this basically is the end of the week. We do have tomorrow, and hopefully cross our fingers that we see more positivity as we go into the weekend. So like I said, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's go ahead and dive into this. So right now, if we look at my Webull account, you're going to see that I hold 177 shares of AMC. I'm up $104 or $102 on the day. It keeps fluctuating. But currently I'm up $102.66. And now it has gone down even more. But it's also... my cost basis is $159, so I'm way away from where my cost basis actually is. But you can see the consistent movement that we have seen today. If we want to start in the pre-market, the pre-market looks kind of flat, right? Where we opened up and we saw it really just start to slowly stair step up. It wasn't any aggressive moves, any type of pattern that we were seeing. We're just seeing consolidation within certain levels for AMC. And as we got to the open, once we got to the open, it did increase. We saw it up to $11.16 of a high, kind of predicting exactly where we would see that higher point at. It did decrease right off of the open really and went down to about $10.21. Thought this was going to be a continuation and we would see a stair step on the way down. However, we saw it pick up from that $10.21, increase up to the level of above the 200 EMA, above the VWAP, and saw this kind of maybe consolidate in here, catch a lower high, start creating, a higher low, start creating a higher low and a higher high scenario, seeing that stair step effect as it is, bouncing off of the VWAP as you do see here. Now, hopefully, we still have 30 minutes to the market. Anything honestly could happen. But hopefully we see this continue. We can always see them aggressively short like they've done in the past, which is not really the best case scenario for anyone. But it did bounce off the VWAP. You saw it hit this high here of $10 or almost $11, right? $10.94 before decreasing down and kind of finding that level of support at the VWAP or getting close to bouncing off of the 200 EMA, jumping up above the 200 EMA, above the VWAP, above the 15 moving average, and you see it kind of using that 15 moving average as a guideline here. So let's be hopeful that it stays at that level because currently it's really right at the 200 EMA. And as we talk through this, we'll definitely revisit to see what has happened. Now, to get into some news that we did see, there's no real news right now. They just go through the top stocks. And then you had days ago where you talk about meme stocks as well as AMC surging yesterday, which was a day ago. But when it comes to news, obviously you have the Taylor Swift news, the Beyonce news. You have that's really pushing for revenue for AMC. And it doesn't matter if it's something that's going to be a long-standing thing, but it could be something that now you have more and more artists that are also doing, when it comes to this movie theater chain. So it's a big deal. It's a big story that we have for AMC, just to be able to create that larger amount of revenue. When we understand the financials, we want to see so much more, right? The second quarter we did see was, profitable overall, right? So net income looking at about 8.6 million, and seeing it go from a level to where it's not profitable by far, seeing it down, or see a net loss of $235 or a net loss of $287 or $226, and and you're seeing just more and more losses that happen within there, right? It's not really ending there. And every year over year, you're seeing that loss as well. So if we can see this continue, we might end the year still at a loss, depending on how much revenue you end up making, and how much expenses they ended up cutting. But either way, if you find a way to be profitable, it could truly work out well for the business in the end. And you see hedge funds give up because the financials look a lot better. And that's really what we wanted. We didn't want AMC to die. We didn't want AMC to fall. We wanted AMC to survive. So anyways, within AMC, again, currently standing, I'm up $106.20. At a higher point, I was up a lot higher, but the highest point was $11.15. Lowest point of $10.21, and we haven't seen that low point since the beginning of the market open. If we look at more of a bigger picture here and see where things were going, right, you can see how this has had consistent growth throughout the last couple of days. We saw this up a decent amount from previous close to from the previous close to previous close. You see this up at $10.43 or so, right? I believe that's where it was at, $10.42. And then over here where it's at $9, $80, $9.90, whatever. So, you see a difference, right? Where it climbed, it fell down. You see now it's just consistently climbing, which I want to see more and more of as the days go on. But we need to see that bounce off of this 200 EMA here. 15 moving average. So either way, AMC looks good, right? It looks fantastic today. I'm glad that I'm up $100 on the day, only 100,000 more dollars to go, or even more than that. So let me know what you're thinking about AMC. Are you buying any more? Have you bought any options, or what are you looking at on this position? Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, follow me on Patreon, those links are also in the description. Now, don't forget about my credit card YouTube channel that I just really launched. It's a new credit card YouTube channel that I'm really excited about, and I can't wait to really produce a lot more content. I have a bunch of content on there. I go Monday through Friday on there. If you're interested in credit cards, feel free to check that out. But that's it. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.